Kia ora and welcome to a new video from NZ Pocket Guide. Today we're going to be covering all about the New Zealand weather and all the seasons. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so first let's start with springs. So spring in New Zealand will bring weather from frost to sunny days. It's a little bit all over the place and it runs from September, October and November. You want to make sure that you are prepared for very unpredictable weather at that time of the year. Next up, we have summer, which in New Zealand runs from December, January and February. In summer in New Zealand, you can expect hot days with really hot sun, so make sure that you slap on the sunscreen, but we'll get back to that a little bit later. And you may expect also some cold nights, so don't forget to pack an extra layer if you're planning some nighttime activities. Next up we have autumn, which in New Zealand is from March, April and May. This is the most unpredictable time of the year in New Zealand, with rain literally able to happen at any time during your day. Because in New Zealand we have 4 seasons in one day, but we'll cover that a little bit later as well. Next up we have winter, which will bring a lot of rain on the northern end of New Zealand and a lot of rain on the coastal areas of the southern end and snow in the mountainous area of the southern end of New Zealand. Winter in New Zealand runs June, July and August. Alright, so let's address these 4 seasons in one day, saying that you probably already heard about New Zealand. In New Zealand, we definitely have extremely changeable weather due to all the current and weather patterns that are brought by both the Tasman Sea and the Pacific Ocean. So do be aware that even if your day starts beautiful, sunny, with nothing wrong about it, it can change on a dime. So if you're planning a day-long hike, make sure that you prepare some weather clothes that will allow you to weather the weather, especially if it starts raining. So pack a rain jacket for sure. Now let's keep digging a little bit about dressing up when traveling in New Zealand. When traveling in New Zealand, one of the best ways to approach what clothes you need to pack is to think about layers. What I'm wearing right now is the merino wool layers. Underneath I do have a merino wool t-shirt and then I have a thermal layers. This allows me to be able to take off some layers, shed them off as I'm getting warmer throughout the days, but also be able to add some more if the weather starts changing and getting colder. So thinking about your clothes as layers is very important when packing for your trip to New Zealand, especially if you're planning on doing extensive amount of outdoors activities. Finally, let's address the sun. New Zealand have some of the highest UV ratings in the world, not unlike Australia. So you will need to be aware of that and pack a lot of sunscreen. You'll be able to find sunscreen in most supermarkets around New Zealand, but having your own that you use to may be a good idea. You will want to slap on sunscreen, especially on the little ones, every single day and reapply regularly, especially after swimming, as the sun is really unforgiving in New Zealand and you will be able to burn up and get sunburns within only about 3 minutes in the sun. Or 8. It's one of those numbers, it's really fast. Alright, so that's everything I have for you today. And there is much more information for you on NZ Pocket Guide, so check it out, and the whole team is joining me in wishing you the best time ever in New Zealand.